Hello, and welcome back to Tech Tuesday. AI features have been part of lots of different presentation software for some time. Canva is probably the gold standard in terms of AI generation. And I've actually recorded a couple of Tech Tuesdays showing you how to use Magic Media, is what the AI is called in Canva, for some time. Google has actually just started to jump on this. And while Canva is still the gold standard and what I would prefer to use, when I'm making presentations, a lot of my stuff is already in Google Slides. So I might want to kind of polish it up a little bit, insert some infographics, maybe even take my slides and beautify them, is actually what Google calls it. And it's really easy to do, especially if you already have a lot of content that's in that particular medium. Let's take a look at how to use the AI features in Google Slides. You'll click on the button that says Beautify this slide, and it'll take the slide and put a background there that's kind of consistent with whatever it is that you're talking about based on the text that's there. Now, I can also go down and create a slide by putting in a little prompt. This is similar to other AI prompts that you may have seen. It'll actually give you a couple of suggestions if you'd like to use those. I'm going to go ahead and just type in create a to-do list for my students as they're finishing up their independent work. It'll generate a slide here, and I can actually take that. I can use it as an image when I click on it, or I can just insert it as a new slide. I'm just going to click on it right now, put it in as a new slide. I can go ahead and edit this, make it bigger, smaller. Now I can also create images and infographics. Let's take a look at the infographics first. I'm going to go ahead and type in a prompt. I'm going to say, create an infographic. We're learning about World War II right now as we're getting into Anne Frank. Create an infographic about the major battles of World War II. It'll do that. Takes about 30 seconds to generate. Then I will have an infographic to help students visualize some of those battles, which is really good if you're teaching history. It can even be used for the water cycles, which is one of the suggestions that Google actually gives you. Right here, I can kind of zoom in. Obviously, you are going to want to check this for accuracy. AI does make mistakes, especially because everything is kind of still in a perpetual beta phase. So it's good to check all of that and make sure that that's the information that you actually want to use. The last thing we're going to talk about is images. I'm going to click on that little banana kind of looking shape right here, and I will generate an image for my slide. Let's just go ahead and put down William Shakespeare riding a skateboard. And again, we can use any type of image here. I've got that. I can go ahead and put it into my presentation. Obviously, this is more of a fun image, but if you're trying to teach something in terms of visualization for students, when we're talking about using that as part of their narratives, this is kind of really helpful to help them picture something and show just how showing is kind of better than telling. Again, all of these are in the beta stage, so you're going to get mixed results here. The best thing you can kind of do is play around with this, tweak the prompts a little bit. The more specific your prompt is, usually the better infographic, slide, or image that you're going to generate. And when I click on that, I can actually put that right into my slide, and I can edit it just like any other image I would edit in Google Slides. I can crop, I can change the transparency, and do other things. Thank you for watching this edition of Tech Tuesday. If you have any questions or would like me to cover something in the future, please let me know.